Oh, well, hey, babe. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. And welcome back to yet another episode of This is Messy. Okay, now I do have something for you guys today that came from Twitter. All right. So it's actually old, but we're going to get into it all the same. Okay. It's like a thread or whatnot. So let's just go ahead, hop on into it. Okay. If you haven't already liked the video, go ahead and do so. And if you have yet to subscribe, you might want to go ahead and do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it, get cute, get comfy, and get ready to give me your thoughts regarding this particular situation here. Okay. So it starts off saying, so me and this have been in love with each other. I think she meant to say me and this dude. Okay. She says, me and this dude been in love with each other, planning life goals and SHI, like planning trips, stuff like that. Okay. She goes on to say, so he lives in DC and decided to fly me out there for Valentine's Day, pay for the flights, like the whole package, right? So she also sends like a screenshot, I guess, where he made the reservations, he booked, he confirmed, okay, and all of that. So y'all can see where the dates are. It happened back in 2017. Okay, so I guess this is a message from him saying, I don't have enough time to say exactly what I want to say right now. Just know I love you too, more than you know. Okay, so that's a part of the text message along with a screenshot of, the reservations or whatnot. Okay, where he booking stuff or whatever. Okay, so this is where we get to the next thread, a part of the next tweet thread. It says, so this NIGGA surprised me and got this t-shirt made. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be of her face. She said, I was like, oh, SHI, this NIGGA really all about me. Okay, big. So this is what she's thinking, right? Goes into the next message and says, so I fly out there, everything perfect. NIGGA paid for everything. V-Day was perfect. Okay, cool. Oh, and we had matching shirts. All right, well, that's cute, Miss Ma'am. Okay, we see he done got her some roses and some stuffed animals and stuff. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and move on. So she says, so fast forward, right? She said, I missed my flight. And he says, babe, I'm going to come back and get you when I leave work. She like, okay, cool. Keep in mind now, she said, this is at 3 p.m. So he gets off work at 3. No, I'm sorry. She's at the airport at 3 p.m. waiting on him. She missed her flight. So he said, okay, bet I'm going to come back. I'm going to scoop you up, right? Okay, boom. She said, BIT, 7 hours go by. Ma'am, that's a whole shift in the airport. You done put in a whole shift waiting on this man to get off. Maybe he works 8 hours a day or something. Maybe that's what it was. She says a whole 7 hours go by. I still haven't heard from this NIGGA. I'm still at the airport wait. So you haven't heard from him at all? So he ain't even text you, hit you up and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Everything good. You safe, you straight, you got money to eat. Like he ain't text you about nothing. You let 7 hours go by and you ain't hear nothing. I mean, like, did you text him? What was going on? Was he not responding? Right? Let's get to the next part. She says, so I ended up stranded at the airport. It's like 4 a.m. Now, wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm tripping. I just stopped this. Hold on. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So at this point, it's the 9 o'clock at night. And you said you ain't hear from him for 7 hours. So that means you probably heard from him about 9 o'clock later on at night. But you ended up stranded. And it's like 4 a.m. Okay, let's keep going. No, we need more details. She says, so I ended up stranded at the airport. It's like 4 a.m. and I see this NIGGA on Snapchat with his NIGGAs. Girl, he out there hanging out with the guys. Knowing this girl is stranded at the airport, didn't even try and go and pick her up or nothing, but she flew out there to hang out with you. Mind you, she'd have missed her flight or whatever. So they couldn't get you on a standby, probably hop you on, get you on in another way. Girl, he ain't send no money up there, nothing for you to rebook your flight or anything like that. Oh, girl, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, she said, so I'm worried, BIT. I'm hitting his friends up trying to see where he at. Like, nobody knows. So they say, girl. She says, so I guess this is a message where she reached out to one of the friends or something. She says, can you reach out to Greg and see if he knows what's going on with Aaron? That this was at 7:37. The friend never responded regarding Aaron, baby. She sent another message at 9:30 and said, did you hear from her or no? Or I guess she meant to say, did you hear from him or no? Whatever like that. Oh, child. Let me start over. Can you reach out to Greg and see if he knows what's going on with Aaron? So Aaron has to be a guy. She says, did you hear from her? No. I guess she would say, did you hear anything from him? No. So then the person says, I haven't talked to Greg and I don't know where Shay is. Okay. So I'm confused. Maybe there was a call that happened at 7:37 versus 9:30 when she said, did you hear from her? No. Okay, gotcha. So the person says, I haven't talked to Greg and I don't know where Shay is. So who is Shay? We didn't get those details about who Shay is. Okay, so let's keep going. Right, mind you, she still ain't talking to her man. She's worried. She's calling everybody else to see if they may know where he at. All right, so she puts out another message and says, so BIT, I'm heated. Been at the airport for damn near 10 hours while he out partying. BIT, hungry, cold, I'm stressed. I bet you are stressed, ma'am. What kind of airport are you at that does not have food? Maybe you are hungry, and maybe they shut down after a certain time, and then you just hungry because it ain't no food courts or nothing open. But I just kind of feel like going out of town, you ain't got your own money or nobody, no connect back home, like nobody that could just, you know what I'm saying, get you a flight real quick. Like nobody can look out for you and get you a flight so you can hop on and just go back about your business. Girl, I bet you is stressed. I'm hungry. It's cold. He out partying and stuff. Girl, that would have been the last time he ever talked to me. Matter of fact, girl, I would have figured out a way to get my own flight, girl. I mean, if I ain't had the money or something, but first of all, I would make sure I got the money. But you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got nobody you could call on because I would have caught their flight and he wouldn't have never heard anything from me. First of all, I would have learned that at least within the first 7 hours. Right? If you ain't hear from him. Girl, if you sat up there till 4 o'clock in the morning waiting on this NIGGA, how bad did you need one? How bad did you need an NIGGA that you sat around and waited until the very next day at sunrise for you to sit up there and wait on this man to come through and scoop you up? So you just couldn't get you an Uber or get you a taxi or something? You was that tapped out that you just couldn't get a ride back to his house? Like you didn't know exactly where he lived at? You can go and book yourself at least a hotel for one more night while you sort out your air. Girl, talk about not having a coin. Like I don't that's what it's giving. I don't understand. But let's go ahead and keep moving on. So she says, so I'm blowing his phone up, NIGGA ignoring me, and then this. Tell me why people started to tweet this girl. Whoever Layla was, I don't know who Layla is. I guess that's the person that was trying to like find out some details. I don't know, but actually Layla, whoever Layla is, which is messy, girl, now that I'm looking at this, she's retweeting. She is retweeting what everybody else is saying. They're saying, where you at? He not coming. Should have went home. Yikes. Should have went home. Hashtag hurt day. Freestyle Friday vibe with me. I cannot. Basically, people tweeting her, letting her know like he ain't coming. Whoever you looking for, whoever you send around waiting on, the person ain't coming. So for me, at this point, I feel like he making a joke out of you. He's embarrassing you in front of the people. Down to the social media and down to the party. Girl, I can't. Let's keep going. So she says the same friends I was reaching out to looking for him worried was with him all along. Girl, embarrassing. These were the friends, had to be the friends in the message that Layla was over here tweeting, telling her she should have went home. Girl, that is embarrassing boots. Oh, girl, tell me you never talked to this man again after that. Oh, girl. That's messed up, girl. That sat you up, left you up there the whole time. Everybody knew you was up there. He couldn't send a friend. Not none one of them friends thought nice enough to know that this girl ain't even from here. She's in the area. She don't know. Let me go scoop her up from the airport for you. If you can't go, let me just get her. Like nobody looked out for you at all. Not as though you were like a priority, but it's just the fact that everybody over here tweeting. The same people you was reaching out. Girl, look at Greg. Greg, one of the people over here in the comments, girl. She over there trying to find out, have you talked to Greg or whatnot? Greg over here tweeting, baby, talking about he not coming. Ooh. So the friend that was sitting up here lying, talking about, so I haven't talked to Greg and I don't know where Shay is, was up here lying to the people. Talking about they ain't talked to him the whole time. They up there with Greg chilling, laughing at you. Girl, everybody would have got swung on, girl. This is just a lie. So she says, so BIT, at this point, I'm ready to bust his windows and beat his ass. She says, I don't even play them type of games. Ma'am, yes, you do. And nobody's gonna say, no, ma'am. No, no, no. You're not gonna tell me that you don't, ma'am. You played enough of a game that you sat up there for 7 hours waiting on this man. Okay? Okay, you ain't Uber yourself to the mall or something like that. Like, girl, something. Okay? You ain't do. I mean, what? I guess you could because you had all this luggage. Ain't no telling how much you done sat up here and brought with you, girl. But you play stupid games for 7 hours, waiting on him to come get you when he get off. And I feel like the fact that he sat up there and told you, I'll come get you when you get off. Matter of fact, he could have just been like, okay, cool, you can come back to my house, just Uber to my job or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably give you the key to my house or whatever like that, or Uber to my house. And when I go on my lunch break, I'm gonna come and let you into the house. You can just chill back at the house when I go back to work. Or like, he didn't create no type of plan for you or anything. And you sat up there talking, I don't even play those type of games. Ma'am, you play all games. Yes, you do. You sat up there for 7 hours, then waited an additional however many later. Hello? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Girl, another 7 to 8 hours you played again. Okay, played in your own damn face and waited on this man until 5 in the morning the next day. And at this point, you ready to bust some windows out. Girl, I cannot. You should have bust the windows out of the flight so that you can catch a seat. But anyway, girl, you missed it. So there's that, honey. So let's read these messages. So, oh my God. It looked like she done messaged this man. She said, BIT, where you at? He said, home, where you at? She says, bye, bro. He laughing and sent her the deuces. Girl, what in the type of F boy is this? This is the new breed. She says, maybe next time you should actually open the door. But clearly y'all thought I was playing. So wait a minute. Did you bust the windows out the car? Maybe next time you should actually open the door. But clearly y'all thought I was playing. He says, you don't know where I live. Get the fuck. That's right. Because he took her to a hotel. He don't even know where he lives. Oh, wow. Talking about maybe next time you should actually open the door. Well, where did you go, ma'am? Whose house did you go to? You made it to his house the very next day after 5 a.m. instead of catching the flight and taking your ass back home. Girl, I hope you left this activity all the way back in 2017. Don't bring that stupidity over here into 2022, ma'am. I always have your own. This was a very important lesson that I hope that you had learned while you went through this little mess that you went through over here, girl. The tragedy, girl, not him flying you out having an amazing Valentine's Day weekend with you when he probably was over here cheating on his girl or something like that, only for you to miss your flight because you so engulfed in him and everything, honey, only for him to leave you stranded. And you probably gave up the cootie toi because that's what it's giving me. I flew her out here, got the cootie toi, whatever, sending her back, and he probably had no intentions on talking to you when you went back home. I hate it, girl. I hate it. But again, y'all was over here, what you said earlier, talking about life, planning life goals, and it's like y'all planning trips, girl. Well, obviously you didn't do that great of a job planning that particular trip because you should have made sure you had some backup money in case things went awry. Well, this was messy. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and hop down in these comments, girl. Let me know your thoughts and everything regarding this particular Twitter situation over here, girl, okay? I'm Jamie, that's me, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, or follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.